What are entrance and exit wounds? Have you ever wondered how forensic experts determine the details of a shooting just by examining the wounds? Understanding entrance and exit wounds is key in true crime forensics and forensic pathology. These wounds tell a story about how a projectile, like a bullet, interacts with the body. Let's start with entrance wounds. An entrance wound occurs when a bullet first penetrates the skin. These wounds are usually smaller and more uniform in shape compared to exit wounds. When the bullet strikes the skin at a right angle, the wound often appears circular or round. If the bullet hits at an angle, the wound may take on an elliptical shape. A notable feature of entrance wounds is the abrasion ring around them. This ring forms as the bullet scrapes the skin upon entry. If the bullet hits straight on, the abrasion is evenly distributed. If it strikes at an angle, the abrasion may be uneven. Additionally, entrance wounds can show internal beveling in bone, meaning the inner surface of the bone defect is larger than the outer surface. The skin at the entrance site is often fragmented due to the bullet's impact. This creates temporary cavitation inside the body, which generates negative pressure that can pull skin particles into the wound. You might also see backspatter, which is blood and tissue fluid expelled backward from the wound opposite the bullet's direction. Now let's move on to exit wounds. An exit wound forms when the bullet leaves the body. These wounds are generally larger and more irregular than entrance wounds. They can be star-shaped, oval, or round, and they typically lack the abrasion ring seen in entrance wounds. A key characteristic of exit wounds is the absence of an abrasion margin. In bone, exit wounds show external beveling, where the outer surface defect is larger than the inner surface. Exit wounds may also produce forward spatter, which is tissue and fluid expelled away from the wound in the direction of the bullet's travel. Sometimes, exit wounds can be shored. This means the wound edge is supported by a firm surface, which can cause abrasion and make the exit wound resemble an entrance wound. Understanding the differences between entrance and exit wounds is vital for forensic experts. It helps them determine the bullet's path through the body and the shooter's position relative to the victim. The shape, size, and characteristics of these wounds can indicate the range of fire, whether the bullet was fired directly or ricocheted. Analyzing backspatter and forward spatter patterns assists in reconstructing the shooting event. This can provide critical evidence linking a suspect to a firearm. The study of wound morphology is essential in determining the manner and cause of death, which is crucial in criminal investigations. In summary, entrance wounds are typically smaller and more regular, featuring an abrasion ring and internal beveling in bone. Exit wounds, on the other hand, are larger, irregular, and lack an abrasion margin, showing external beveling. These distinctions play a vital role in forensic pathology and true crime investigations.